like that wasn't why I did things. I wasn't working out to like show my physique. I was working out because I genuinely fell in love with working out. My name is Julian Fitzgerald. I'm a new athlete in the bodybuilding industry. I'm based in Dallas, Texas, and I'm really excited to be here. It's kind of interesting because I actually began posting around 14, and I was very, not necessarily insecure, but I didn't necessarily care about social media. You know, leading up to, I guess, halfway through my freshman year of college, my friends were like, "Oh yeah, bro, you should post." And I was like, I don't know if I should post, because it's like, I don't really do it for that. But I mean, I might as well. There's a saying that's basically like, fortune favors the brave. So for me, I've always lived like that. I'm always like, okay, cool, why not? You know, people ask me why I do it, why not? You know, just like, I'm here, you only get one life, why not try something new? So with that mentality, I was like, okay, cool, I'm gonna just post and see what happens. As you can tell, like, it was a newbie post. Like, I just did a little 360 and just started posing. It was a very, you know, simple clip. Threw it out there, it went viral. Made another one, threw it out there again, it went viral again. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I just started, you know, posting more consistently, and here I am today. Blood work is the hardest part. I absolutely have a fear of needles. I hate needles. Like, I hate needles. And so being able to prove my natural status to everybody was great, but I don't enjoy doing it because it's like, dude, I gotta sit there and get stabbed, you know what I mean? It sucks. But it's completely understandable. I mean, like, and when I do the blood work too, it's not even for like haters, it's for the supporters, because it's like, I really appreciate and I respect the fact that you're willing to go off of my word. And so like, in me showing that respect, like reciprocating that, I'm going to prove it even more and give you something to go off of. I've always wanted to build a legacy for myself. Like when I was younger, I wanted to be an actor. I still do, that's like a dream. I always want to be in like a movie or whatever. But I would see all these celebrities with all the red carpets and stuff, and then I would see their kids, and the kids would get like pictures and stuff, and they'd be like, oh, you're Kevin Hart's kid, or you're, you know, The Rock, or, you know, they'll just be affiliated with them, and just based off affiliation, it's like, wow, like I want to make my kids feel like proud of who they are, you know what I mean? And so it's always great to be able to build something for myself, but more importantly, something for others, you know what I mean? Something for my family, for my, you know, kids, like down the line, something for the Fitzgerald name, and even more so, something for other kids out there that are having trouble, like being like, oh, I'm seeing all these other influencers and they're, you know, enhanced, or they're taking steroids, or they're doing this and that. And I would like to be a good influencer, you know, a good role model, to be someone out there that they can, you know, look at and be like, okay, well, Julian's doing this, you know what I mean? Like those other influencers might be doing this, but I see Julian doing this. I can see, if I go through his highlights, I see what he represents. He puts God first, you know what I mean? He doesn't feel obligated to kind of hide himself. He can just put himself out there, and regardless of all the hate, people will still support that. I find it funny sometimes. And to be honest, it's a very easy thing for somebody to understand if they genuinely like get what I'm trying to say. Like, for example, viewers or whoever may be listening, imagine you're walking down the street and someone walks up to you and says, hey dude, you're on methamphetamine, or hey bro, you're smoking weed or something like that. And you're like, no I'm not, and they're like, yes you are. You're like, okay, you just walk off. Like, that's how I feel. It's like, it's not even about like steroids, it's just people just come up and accuse you of being on drugs. And it's kind of weird, it's kind of funny to me, because it's like, dude, I don't know you, like why are you speaking to me, you know what I mean? I take it as a compliment. It is kind of awkward though, to be honest. It's like, all right, you know what I mean? And so in a year or so, I don't know where I'll be, but I want to be better than where I am right now. And I guess long-term wise, like I said before, I'm always hoping to make history, you know? And so I see, you know, Chris's classic physique. That's the physique in a class that I want to go into. So why not shoot for the youngest? Why not shoot for it around, you know, 23 or maybe early 24 and see if I can beat Chris? No offense to Chris at all. I'm just a big fan of competition. So, you know, it's like I said before, why not? You know what I mean? Let's shoot for it.